Women holding high offices. This was ideological, because you remember I told you that we rejected the politics of identity, politics of identity of religion and tribe. What I did not add, there was also an element of gender chauvinism. Gender chauvinism. If you look at our parliament of 1962, there were only 3 women in that parliament at independence. Actually, one of them was an Indian, a Ugandan Indian lady called Visaram. She was called Visaram. Visaram, a granddaughter of Aldina Visaram, who had, one of the Indians who had come here very early. She was one of the 3 women in a parliament which was 90 that time, 90 MPs. And yet, the women in Uganda are more than the men. They are like 52% of the population. The men are like 48, 49%. So you had really minority rule. We are fighting with the whites in South Africa against minority rule there, but we had minority rule here. So that's why we said, no, this one is not like, it was a conscious decision. We said, no, there must be affirmative action. So I have forgotten how many constituencies they have now. I think the constituencies are like 300 and something constituencies, geographical constituencies. I think the women are not many. At one time they were like 14, maybe they are like 20 out of 340 something. So that's why we said, no, this is not true democracy. Yes, the women have participated in the law of the jungle, survival of the fittest, and we have got 14 or 20 of them. We shall get the exact figures. But now, we need reserved seats for women only per district. The districts in Uganda are now 147. Everybody votes, even the men vote, but we get a woman district MP. So that's how we get the 147 now, added to whatever number they got from the law of the jungle, you know, the other one, survival of the fittest. So we get that, the 147, and then we get for the disabled, we have got 5, and always you must make sure some of them are women. Then for the workers, industrial factory workers, they have 5 seats. Also, again, always balanced. Then you have the youth. The youth have their seats. They are like 5 also. Again, you try to balance. And then the army. The army has got 10 delegates, 10 MPs. So that's how you end up with a parliament of 500 people, where the women now are like more than 30%. They are like almost 40% because of these intervention measures. But the background of all this is that we know that we are trying to deal with the problem of minority rule, where the 49% are dominating, monopolizing power, and yet the 52% are on the periphery. And of course, we also deliberately, because they have capacity, the women have capacity, they are very careful. Women are very careful. They know how to pass a thread in the eye of the, I can't do it, through the eye of the needle. Very, very diligent people, women. People who don't use women power are really cheating themselves, because women power potential is very big. So this was deliberate. It was a deliberate ideological, strategic, but also philosophical position to say that the women must be supported in ways through affirmative action.